We're live. How is everybody? Who all is in the house?
What's going on, guys?
They did it. They did it. JB and Lars.
The deplorable two made
it. It took them 180 days to the hour, and they did it. Yes, who all's here to celebrate? Mopar Den has been here forever. Danny Boyd, Buck, Trudell, Auto Salvage Outlaws, Jay from Rapid Transit, Mopar Nut 62. Yeah, lots of congratulatory messages. These guys they've been favorites in the No Name 500.
We appreciate all y'all.
Exactly.
Now, who is this LP94 guy? I need to give him the boot.
Don't bring him up there. Kick him out of there.
Kick him out of there, man.
First Responder Garage, Barrows. Yeah, man. I know it's kind of a sneak attack Tuesday, but these guys, we wanted to see them get over, and they did. They did right before the live. NSB is here. Don English. Unfinished project. We're keeping him up past his bedtime.
Yeah.
LB Bruins Vince. White Trash Motorsports, Buff's Garage, Smacky's Garage, Colleen Tebow, Hippie Miller. Lunar says congratulations, as does Ari.
Thank all y'all.
Yeah.
Yep. Mopar Den says congrats, and Danny Boyd. Well, guys, we weren't going to tie you up real late. We wanted to congratulate these guys. Tall Garage, Mexican Spec. They've worked hard, and I'm excited to have them on. We knew this day would come. They registered in February. Gosh, you guys were like the 50-something channel registered back in February.
That feels like yesterday, though.
Yeah.
Really does.
And all that work and 2.8-liter destruction later, here you are.
All of it on the dang 2.8. What?
What the heck was we thinking?
Yeah, I thought we'd bring in some moral support. Bring our friend Andy in.
We always need moral support.
There's Andy.
What's going on, guys?
How are you?
Doing good.
Yes,
Congratulations on y'all making 500, man.
Man,
That's
appreciate that.
Yeah, sometimes, it's cool to have them in the chat. Sometimes it's good to get a congratulations in person or through StreamYard. But I knew there's a lot of people pulling for you. So I told Andy, I talked to Andy today. I said, hey, man, you want to drop on and ambush him? 2 nights in a row, ambush Cope one night and you guys the next. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, what's up with this, John? You keeping me up late 2 nights in a row.
Hey, the more of these guys make it, the more call-outs we have, the more excuses I have to bother you. I always like to see you.
He's just trying to keep you from getting Casper doing. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Maybe there's ulterior motive.
Yeah, I'm working for the opposition.
Oh, crap. Oh.
No, I was remembering back, like one of the best live chats I have ever been on was with JB and poor Dalton Pole Barn Garage that night. He was struggling. Man, that was epic live chat.
Oh,
that was great. I was in there. I remember that.
Yeah, just drop it, man.
With the starter. That's a lot of fun.
Then he come back and goes, well, that was bad advice.
Bad advice is always free. There's a fountain of it. That's what YouTube is for.
Exactly.
I'm so happy for you guys, though. I've watched your sub count just climb, just a couple subs at a time.
Yeah.
You guys fought for every one of them, and I'm so happy.
Absolutely.
For you guys.
That's what it's been, man. Just 1, 2, lose a couple, 1, 2. But that's part of it, I guess. We've been having fun doing it. So
Lars went out with his phone today where he delivers it. Hey, scan this code. Exactly. Scan this code.
Buzz had made up.
This I'm really happy for this 500 live, because this is the live. I don't know. I've just been waiting for this one for some reason. It's like I couldn't anticipate this with James and James because they did it so fast.
Right.
It became moot, right? But with you guys, we got to see you there working from the very beginning. So some of you guys, I've had a long time to wait and watch you get there, like you guys and outfits, and some of those channels, Unfinished Project. See, I want Unfinished Project to come on here when he gets his 500. And
Same here.
you got to see what you can do to twist his arm. You know how he is.
Right. My feet, you know. But
He wants to come on February 30th.
February 30th.
Exactly. That's how he is.
I just think it's so cool though that because these guys they've put in a lot of work. I mean, they've been putting out constant content, and they deserve it. You know.
yeah, hopefully the stuff's getting better to watch, you know.
Yeah, and you know too. You know how it works when the content slows down, it kind of goes in cycles. What do? They start mixing in like saw sharpening videos.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And that's the stuff you got to do.
Yeah.
And it's great. When I saw them doing that, that's the moment I knew they were going to make it. So the first time there's a little slump for whatever reason in your content, you just switch to that to keep things moving while you're waiting for that wave of mystical YouTube stuff to pick your content back up. So when I saw that, I said, these guys are determined. They've got no excuses to offer. They're going to make it.
You know, go ahead.
I got to say something to old man in the shop. Yeah, he's been around for a while. The question is that Black & Decker pecker record still working?
That's all.
Shop 209, heck yeah, man.
Yeah, he's got an awesome channel too.
Yeah.
No
We got so many great people in this community.
But back
He's
on the
one of them.
stuff you were saying, John, that's just normal stuff around here. You know,
Yeah.
we don't think nothing of it. We think it looks boring, but a lot of people like sitting back watching it. You know, I can understand.
But there's people who don't upload good content because they're concerned that it doesn't keep with their theme, and yet it's content a lot of people would like to see.
Right? Yeah.
And they don't film it, and I'm like, why aren't you filming that?
Exactly.
The one thing I've learned about my channel is learn to experiment and make videos on different things to see what works, you know?
Yeah.
And that way you're diversifying yourself and you get a broader base.
Right.
Here's one that was cool I saw yesterday. So Mopar's Mustangs and Minivans channel, they're just getting started, have a few videos. He has a video that he did at work lining a truck's driving a brake shoe for a truck.
Yeah.
And using a rivet machine to rivet a truck brake shoe. It has a pattern. You can tell this guy does this all day because he was really, really good at it, right? Had this process. Yeah. And I thought that was really cool. That's something you don't normally get to see. And it's on that channel, Mopar's Mustangs and Minivan. Check it out. I thought it was a really neat short.
Heck yeah.
And it's just something different.
Well, it took us a little bit to try to get into them shorts and figure out how we needed to do them, you know?
Yeah. And if Lars tries to set my truck on fire one more time,
I might by the end of it.
Well, your green screen stuff was hilarious. I love that.
Oh, absolutely. I love that.
I laughed so hard at that. That was great.
You know?
Lars come in here one day and goes, hey, let's try this out.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, let's go for it.
I was just thinking if we can get some type of auction in the background back there behind us going, act like we're bidding on something. We ain't got the money for that, you know.
Yeah, brakes for an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed your content a lot, actually. So I'm glad you guys have made it. Anything that you want to ask, you got a pretty good sized audience right now. Anything you want to ask any of these guys, you've got their ear at the moment.
That's all you.
Yeah. Working
You
out
want to roast them back?
700 R4 transmission for a 4-wheel drive 2.8. Somebody come across with one of them, man. Other than that, man, I mean, I hope everybody enjoys the content. I do get a little, sidetracked every now and then and get a little irritated. But I try to make it fun and light and just, explain what I'm going through to get something done. And I get on these lives and I try to make, when I come into a room, I'm just like, what's up, guys? What the heck's going on, man?
I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed watching you guys. Buff's Garage has a 4L60E for a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's completely electronic.
And Mopar
That's a no-go.
Mopar Den needs 16 more subs.
Hey,
He's gonna get there.
Check out
That format might work pretty good, Mopar Den. You know, my history videos are my biggest thing. I just try not to do so many so often, you know.
Yeah, you never know what content you have is going to wind up sticking.
You never know.
You never know. I've made good videos I thought were good and didn't get a lot of views.
Mhm.
I've had lives I thought were lame and got a lot of views. I mean, you just never know.
Must be talking that one I was on with you. That was lame.
Oh, yours are all
We were
dynamite. No, you know, that's the thing. The guests I have are great. That became to me just the ticket. You just have good guests, and then
Yeah.
they all do well because you keep having different guests, and it keeps it fresh. People want to keep seeing who you have on. That's why my lives are never just, you know, my head in the box talking at people. That's just not what I do. I'd rather drag somebody else down with me, right?
well, hang on, man. That's not good. Evidently, you didn't see the short I put out where I just held the phone in front of my face. Everybody says I need to do a live.
But you're both in the garage. But you guys have each other.
I just said to her, hey, everybody said I need to do a short. Here's a short one. We'll see you on the next one.
My favorite is when you kind of go around YouTube. There's one in particular I like. You can look him up. If you search on YouTube for world's worst firearm instructor, he almost always comes up number one. Same guy.
Tex Grabner.
Is that the one that got shot in the leg?
Yeah, Tex Grabner.
No, it isn't him. But this is the guy that had an ND and shot the lights out of the range he got kicked out of. It is.
I just effing shot myself.
Yeah.
No, not that guy. That's Tex Ritter. That's not what I'm talking about. No, this guy. He would used to do lives, and he'd have one person or two people in there, and it was just him talking. Got his slow jams going. I don't know why they didn't can the stream for that, but he'd have one or two people, and occasionally somebody just stop by and roast him. I'm like, why do you do that, man? At least have a guest on there.
He's in there playing Kenny G.
Yeah, he would have done better.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah, he's interesting. I don't know if he still does those or not, but I think it's funny people roast him. He actually deserved it.
Some people do.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, I can get him on for a guest sometime. I don't think that can go over very well. We're very philosophically different.
Hey, your best video yet, man.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys have left to do to get your stuff together? You got 37 days. 1 hour and 45 minutes.
We are still having transmission issues.
Yeah.
But I think we got it figured out. Well, let's just see. This 700 R4 has fought me since day one. And I'm usually pretty good with transmissions, but this thing has just been nothing but just shoot me in the head and get it over with.
Yeah.
So that's all we like. We got to put some covers on the CV joints in the front, take care of a leak in the back, change the rear differential fluid. We're done.
Set of tires.
Yeah, need some tires. Anybody want to donate $500 for tires?
I found, you know what? I found on the curb today some perfect burnout contest fodder tires.
There you go.
They're 14-inch, and they were just on. I'm like, well, this is great. These are just perfect dry rot and burnout contest fodder. So I know what I'm doing with them.
Right.
And they were on trailer wheels. They were on some of those white wagon spoke trailer wheels, and I bet you the bolt pattern is going to be 4.5.
Exactly.
Yeah. I might not even have to change the rims.
What could go wrong?
Everything. That's the point.
Or nothing.
Andy, you made any progress today, or did you get rained out?
No, I actually had a pretty good day. Just did a video on the fuel system that's going in Casper. I'm finally getting rid of the napalm bomb that's behind the driver's seat. You know, having a gas tank right behind you does not give you warm, fuzzy feelings, you know,
Exactly.
something like that.
That's kind of scary.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question, because I don't have any idea. If you take that gas tank out, could it let you get your seat back a little further?
Yeah, and I need it too because my big belly.
I actually feel kind of just cavernous in a full-size truck like that.
Yeah.
And I would rather have stuff enclosed. Like, I like that CRV. Like, it is plenty big enough, right? But I got long legs. I got to have my seat back. I got legs like a guy that's 6'2". I got this real short torso. But I got real long legs, and I got to have my seat way back. So even in your truck, remember we were pushing your truck up on the trailer that time? I could barely, I felt like, my gosh, what kind of little bucket width legs does Andy have to get it behind this? I'm like, I bet you'll be glad to get that seat back a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess people 50 years ago were a lot smaller than what they are now.
I don't know.
I know it for me.
It was done.
No, I can't drive like that.
And the seat was all the way back.
I'm built exactly the opposite of my racing buddy, Robert. Robert was 6'3". My legs were longer than his. He had a real long torso. So just sitting up, his head was in the sunroof and everything else like a guy 6.5 feet tall. Built exactly the opposite. So in his car, the clutch pedal and brake were just, I felt like those things were up in my knees trying to get in that car. And he's that much taller than me. It's strange how people are built. Height isn't everything.
Yeah.
That
Right.
was just funny. So, I'm sure you're glad to get that seat back a little bit. Probably get you, another 3-4 inches, because it's got the taper.
Every bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now his leg long enough to hit the clutch.
And helps your weight transfer a little bit, too.
That's exactly right. I like it, John. I like the way you think.
Exactly. Get that weight towards the rear.
Get that 300 pounds in the bed of the truck instead of in the cab.
Yeah, put a camper shell on it and have a steering wheel going through the back window. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Guys, so you say you got transmission woes, but what else do you have on your checklist of stuff to do? That's a good size haul for you. For everybody, but
that's about it. Honestly, first, second, third's working fine, but we're just fighting with fourth.
We'll do a little timing work too.
Yeah, we still got a recurve distributor, get everything locking up about 32 degrees within 2,800 RPMs, that kind of thing, and we'll get bucket race. There's one guy came on my channel one day. He goes, "Hey, we're gonna have an oil painting finish
photo.
I'm gonna sit right down at the end of that track and paint oil painting while y'all coming down through there." Oh, that was pretty good, man.
Old paint and finish photo.
But
I'm kind of curious. What do you think that thing will actually run? Any idea?
How long's the clock go?
Yeah.
22.
No, it ain't that bad.
No.
I don't know, man. In about 50 yards, I can get her up to about 60, 70 mile an hour. So I don't know what it's going to do in an 8. But again, we haven't played with the distributor and get the timing done and all that kind of stuff. I've been fighting with this darn transmission. But, I'm figuring maybe 18 minutes.
No.
Well, the clock's time out at 2022, so 22 seconds flat, I want to say. You'll beat that.
I'll get there in that, man.
I think realistically, what do you think they'll run, Andy?
I think it'll probably be a high 11 or low 12. Probably a high 11.
I'm going to take the under on that.
Okay.
I'm going to take the under. I think
I was thinking about.
I think you can do a little better than that. I think I can see that running. I think they could break a 10 with it. Hooks up good weather. I think it's possible.
That'll be stout. That will miss out.
You would be surprised because I looked at some of the times when we took that Mustang and Firebird to the track, and I don't think he's going to be far off of what they ran.
Yeah, because they were pretty slow.
They were real slow. Their 60
Yeah,
foot was 2.5
I wasn't
seconds.
really expecting that.
And we're real slow.
That Mustang had a 2.5 second 60 foot.
Yeah, it was bad.
I guess when Mike's alarm clock went off and he put it in gear, I don't know how you do that, but I mean, to get a 2.5 second 60, do you realize it's a straight line to 60? I mean, it's not like 60 on a road course.
I got a better 60 foot in a Geo Storm, and that's pretty sad.
Right.
What would your 60 foot be on a bicycle? Because I'm telling you, I mean, that was really something. That's a
60
good question.
foot would be the ET for me.
Barrow's asking, you going to run it in 4 low?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking about taking all that stuff out from under it, get it lightened up a little bit. Let's get rid of all the 4-wheel drive crap. Let's take the tire back. Let's get everything as light as we can get it.
That's a good strategy. You get them light, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, if you ain't making
Especially with a little motor like that, weight is really a big deal.
If you're not making the power, you got to lighten it up somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, see, another thing too about making that light, you guys got a vehicle that'd be really interesting to see where you can get it between this year's No Name Nationals and next.
Yeah.
Next year, this is pulling the race truck.
That little red S10.
That little red trash truck.
Yeah.
That was the one that needed to go.
Okay.
I just couldn't afford it.
Which is that 220 with the blower down on it.
I cannot wait to see that. I think it's the coolest thing.
That's gonna that one, I guarantee you, I got a whole year to play with that. I'll throw some money in it. We'll see what happens.
You know, it's going to be interesting. Next year is the year that I'm looking to see a lot of guys who you just say they got 90% of their goals accomplished, but they left that 10% on the table.
Exactly.
We'll see what they do next year.
Right.
We might see Casper with ported heads, or who knows. We'll see. All of you guys have got room to do something else next year. It might be interesting.
But yeah,
I don't know, John. It took me 2 years to get it to this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to push my luck.
I can't wait to get on that little trash truck. That is going to be so much simpler than the crap I've been dealing with. It's going to be real easy. The engine's done, sitting here, need a little head porting, transmission rebuilt. And I do have to do something about, because it got a carrier bearing in it. So I'm thinking just build a long drive shaft, right? Get rid of the carrier bearing and stuff like that, and make sure everything is getting to the rear wheels.
Yeah.
But that little thing is going to be, it's going to be quick. It's going to be quick. It's going to be like a motorcycle.
I'm excited. John at Shop 209 is asking how far you are from Sykeston.
200 miles from Jeffers.
Yeah.
So
I'm jealous.
You're in White House, Tennessee, right?
Yes, sir.
You're real close to Kentucky up there. You're like near Gallatin, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We're about 15 miles from Gallatin.
Not even.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it ain't far for us. And that's where I said, we'll drive that little Blazer down there in third gear. It might cost the crap out of fuel, but we'll get there.
You know, Sumner Gun and Supply in Gallatin. You ever see that place?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
It's Sumner Gun Supply. It's right on some train tracks, right in the middle of Gallatin.
Yeah,
it's
down off the road.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So that place, of all places, is one of the only places anywhere around here where you can take your qualifier. You can't steal because the guy retired, but you could take your qualifier for the Illinois concealed handgun permit.
Up there.
Because he was from Illinois, but he lived in Gallatin. So anyway, I'd have to go there to qualify for that thing at their indoor range. And that's like the only thing I've ever been to Gallatin for was that.
Well, I would suggest stay away from Gallatin.
It's okay. Jed's in the house. Says congrats
What's
on
up,
hitting
Jed?
500.
Well, John, I'm going to hop
Yep.
off from here.
Yep. I think we should all wrap it up. It's a late evening. You can catch the end of Streetcar Chronicles premiere. We did not mean to overlap. So run on over there and catch the end of Ryan's premiere, Streetcar Chronicles. That's where I'm going to go right now and go back and watch the whole thing. But us all go over there and ambush Ryan and tell him hi.
But hang on.
Sounds like it. We appreciate y'all.
I got
Hey, congrats, guys. I really mean it.
Thank you, Unity. Hey, I got one thing I need to do.
Yep. Hang on a second. We'll do this.
Got my 500. Here we go. Well, as soon as Lars gets it figured out. I don't think he can do it.
Working.
Come on.
You guys are so much fun.
I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
No.
Need to be playing Chariots of Fire in the background.
I know it.
What didn't work? Well, we had a popper. Let's see. No, it ain't working. Dang Walmart.
Exactly.
Look out. Watch your face.
Here we go. Here we go.
Exactly.
But I got my.
He's looking right down the barrel of it.
Exactly.
Well, that was supposed to be the other.
There you go.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Great. Thank you, guys. That's a lot of fun. I'm going to run
Y'all
over
have a good night.
last bit of Ryan's premiere. Y'all take care. Streetcar Chronicles. Check him out. I'm headed over there now. Y'all have a great evening. Thanks for turning out. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
See ya.
Y'all take care.